You might remember this only in Chicago story. The year was 1986. 30 million people watched as a vault belonging to the city's most notorious mobster was blown up on live television. Now, they didn't find much in Al Capone's vault that night, but there was another vault. And as NBC5's Lexi Sutter shows us, you can see it with your own eyes.
Welcome to Gangland, a part of historic attractions in Roscoe, Illinois. The museum is full of authentic pieces purchased by owner Wayne Lensing.
Anything gangster related. I kind of love that stuff because the audience and our visitors love it.
His visitors are especially drawn to this corner, dedicated to the one and the only Al Capone.
People know Al Capone so strongly because his name ties with Chicago.
It was in Chicago's Lexington Hotel that Capone spent some time running his operations out of the 4th and 5th floors. The doors of his office vault are now owned by Lensing.
It's the only thing I have right now that's real strong to Al Capone. Why? It was in his office. And that's why you always wonder, what was in there? How much money? What did he keep in there? You know, did he have titles and things to houses? You just don't know. I think it's just a heck of an important part of history when it ties into Al Capone.
We will never know what Al Capone kept in his office vault. However, we do know what he kept in another vault. It was opened on live television in 1986, and there was nothing. A few broken bottles, but that's it. Historians say they're not surprised because Al Capone was very good at one thing, covering his tracks.
The man did all the things that he did, and the only thing they could get him on to send him to prison was the fact that he didn't pay his taxes. So you know he covered his tracks very well.
Tony Sabelski gives tours to the curious, and nearly 100 years later, stories about Al Capone are still the ones his guests request the most.
Behind the scenes, the man was a vicious and ruthless gangster and killer. Plus, I think he was running it at a good time in Chicago's gangster history because it was right at the height of Prohibition. And he really did so much in that small amount of time.
The Lexington Hotel was condemned and destroyed in the 1990s. High-rise apartments, appropriately named the Lex, stand in its place. Still, the stories and symbols of Chicago's most notorious gangster live on.
This is one of the bricks also out of the Lexington when they tore it down. So we put it on the wall and talk about it.
Lexi Sutter, NBC5 News.
A lot of history.